The question I want you to ask yourself is, what are the things, the people, the experiences you are drawing into your life? In this video, I'd like to share with you some crazy, all science-based knowledge that I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza. Get this, our thoughts are electrical signals, and from the thoughts we think, of course, we experience emotions in our body, and the feelings that are generated from those thoughts create an invisible field of energy around the body known as the electromagnetic field. Now, this energy field that extends out in every direction around all of us, around you right now, is attracting to you whatever you are giving out. You are essentially a magnet attracting to you what you're thinking and how you're feeling. So this means if you're thinking angry, frustrated thoughts, which are, of course, creating anxiety and feelings of overwhelm in your body, then the energy field around your body will reflect that. And just like a magnet, what you are experiencing in your mind and in your body is what you're attracting into your life. So if you allow yourself to experience frustration, anger, especially for an extended period of time, well, that's not good. And really, we all do this. We're completely unaware. We allow negative scenarios to play out in our minds. We worry about things we've got no control over whatsoever. We run scenarios of an event going wrong. What if it doesn't work? What if he says no? I have got so much to do. These thoughts, if you keep them going and allow them to produce prolonged negative emotions, they all have a massive impact on your energy field that is affecting everything that's going to happen around you from this point on. Let's say you meet up with a friend and you tell them all about the worst day you've had at work. So essentially, you're reliving it on purpose. And as we reinforce the negativity, the problems that we have, we unintentionally have massively impacted the field of energy around our body. And the question is, in this state, how can we attract anything good into our life? No chance. We are essentially a magnet attracting either a negative or a positive experience. There's a quote, "Worrying is a prayer for what we don't want." And the number one message, your thoughts in each and every moment are a roadmap to your future. So when we find ourselves worrying, running worst case scenarios in our mind, we're not really using our energy into how we can make sure this worst case scenario doesn't happen. And I reckon we can all associate with this. How many times has something bad happened, and as you move through the day in a really bad mood, more things happen that negatively impact you? Because you're a magnet. Think of the last time you were really happy. Say you received great news, or maybe you were sitting on a beach watching the sunset. When you are in a state of joy, everything around you shines. The world around you is brighter. You feel expansive. Even strangers appear to respond to your energy. On the other hand, when you're flat, when you've had terrible news, the world, well, it seems to shrink around you and you feel heavy and you see everything that's bad because your energy is so incredibly low. If only we could see the energy field around us, I reckon we'd react to events very, very differently if we could see how much it actually impacts every future moment. And these highs and lows that you're attracting into your life, this is all evidence that you do actually have a field of energy around you. And the most important thing to understand is that you control it. Your thoughts are the electrical source, and your emotions are the experience of those thoughts, which impact the rhythm of your heart. For example, heartfelt emotions such as gratitude, kindness, compassion, they produce smooth heart patterns, whilst anger and frustration produces very erratic, jagged patterns. Now, if you want to look at the science more, there is an organization in the United States called the HeartMath Institute that has been studying and measuring this field of energy since 1991. And this field of energy surrounds not just us, but all living things and non-living things. NASA discovered what they call the third global energy field around planet Earth. And then there's Kirlian photography, which discovered the energy field around all objects, plants and living things. So if you're having a really tough time in your life, you feel like the things happening around you are totally spinning out of control, you do have control over your choices and how you respond to situations. And I get it. You may be in a situation where you feel like you're not in control of your mind and your thoughts, well, they just won't stop. And that's where meditation plays a key role in raising your vibration, reconnecting you to your peaceful state that is always deep inside of you, and then having the ability to essentially be the master of your destiny. So whatever your situation, no matter how busy you are or overwhelmed you are, I need you to take 2 to 3 minutes to calm, to refocus, and come back to the present moment. And you can do this by finding a quiet spot, even if it's the bathroom, sitting down, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breath. Really focusing on the air moving in through the nostrils, feeling the rise of your chest, feel the temperature of the air, holding your breath in at the top and experiencing the pause between the inhale and the exhale. And then breathing out, relaxing the torso, feeling the air leaving your lungs. And if your mind starts to wander, use the counts to breathe in with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath at the top. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in your own time, you can do this for a few minutes until you feel your body start to relax, your thoughts calming down, your breath calming down, your heart rate calming, and from that place, you can restart. You have so much to do, so much to worry about, but how do you fix anything with a scrambled mind and a body so badly impacted by the stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol? This time out to focus on your breath is an investment in yourself. If you can clear your head, regain focus and calm your body, you can be productive, make wise choices, and help others around you so much more. And imagine if you could see this energy field around your body. In just 2 to 3 minutes, your energy has shifted. It's lighter, it's more expansive, it's vibrating at a higher frequency. And that is the electromagnetic field that you can attract really awesome things into your life. In traditional Chinese medicine, doctors work with energy channels that run through the body called meridians. And these channels carry your energy, what is referred to as your qi, the flow of qi. And when these channels, these meridians are blocked and the energy can't flow, you get sick. So to restore the flow of qi, this is where acupuncture comes in. So needles are inserted into highly specific sites in your body, and the flow of energy, the qi, is restored throughout the body. Now, I don't know if you've had acupuncture before, but if you're doubtful of the science behind this practice, there are hospitals in China where they perform surgeries and use acupuncture to dramatically lower post-operative pain and inflammation, and this has been really well documented in a lot of science journals. Years ago, I had a cat called Oliver, and he was diagnosed with kidney failure when he was about 16 years old. So I changed up his diet, I took all the advice from the vet to prolong his life, but I also took him to a holistic vet who practiced herbal medicine and acupuncture. Now, guys, I don't have kids, so Oliver was my very special boy who I loved so incredibly much. And when a vet suggested acupuncture, I thought, well, why not? So during Oliver's first session, I can't say I wasn't a little bit skeptical, but as the needles were placed all around his body, Oliver lay on the vet table and started rolling around in this state of ecstasy. He was purring, he was drooling. His response was so unexpected. Now, he had no idea what was happening, so it certainly wasn't a placebo effect. And Oliver lived until he was 21 years old. And I believe the acupuncture had a great deal to do with this. Energy meridians, the flow of qi, the field of energy around the body, Western science pushes it aside. But there is so much evidence now, it's really hard not to be curious. So my suggestion to you is to be aware of this field of energy around your body that actually extends up to 8 feet around you in every direction and 2 to 3 feet above and below you. So guys, take time out to visualize this field and think about how you are impacting the space around you. And how about the people you choose to spend time with? Whatever they're projecting into the space around them, you're getting impacted by that energy. Let's say, for example, you're in a work environment with really low energy people. Well, your own energy field is interacting with theirs. And after a while, you naturally start to resonate, to sync with them. So be aware of how much time you're exposing yourself to toxic people. And we've all felt it when we're around really good energy people, our mood lifts, we feel lighter, and after time, we start to sync with them. And as long as everyone is bringing really good energy to the group, then it's a great space to be in. I remember reading a book by Lynn McTaggart, and it was called The Intention Experiment. And she carried out scientific experiments how in a group we massively not only impact one another, but also the space around us. So if you're meditating in a group of, say, 500 people at, say, a meditation retreat, the energy in the room, it becomes tangible. And this is where spirituality comes together with science. And I would like to leave you with this thought. Your energy that you create inside of your body and out into the space around you, well, it impacts and determines every moment of your future. The people that come into your life, the events that are drawn to you are all massively impacted by your electromagnetic field. So be aware, get conscious, meditate on raising your field of energy and be the master of your destiny. Give it a like if this video resonated with you. Until next week, namaste, my friend.